Hey, audio reviews down under here. Thought I'd just do a little video introduction of some of my headphone collection. From the left, I've got the Blonde or Hanadomi B8. Got a couple of upgrade cables for it. OK CSC. One's a 3.5, one's a 2.5. I also use them with the Hi-Fi HE 400 SE. Pretty good cables. I also have a OKCSC 4.4 millimeter terminating cable, which I also use with the Hanadomi Blonde B8 and the Hi-Fiman with another amp that I have, the Yimu DS400 Plus. I use the Openheart cables mainly with a cheap little Fosse audio portable amplifier that I sometimes have with me. My other headphones I have the Final Sonorous 2. Got a little cheap AliExpress pad mod on this one. I'll show you a little bit. I've actually removed the grill, the little grill inserts, so you can actually see the drivers inside there as well. The pad mod definitely makes a huge difference to the sound as well. It really elevated like the bass, and the treble and mids still weren't really affected too much at all, but the bass really was totally enhanced. Like with the stock pads, there's almost no decent bass. Same with the Sennheiser HD518. Did a cheap little AliExpress pad mod on these as well. There's a little bit of glue still kind of left over on these. I didn't really clean them up that well, but they do sound a lot better with that little cheap pad mod. Sorry about the camera. Needs to focus a little bit, I think. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Back in focus. Also have the OKCSC M2. I've got like a Grado style pad on these. They have a 57 millimeter driver, beryllium plated, I believe. They're a great headphone for things like metal and rock. They have an amazing bass extension and really good soundstage. I think they're a highly underrated headphone personally. I also use the Openheart and the OKCSC cable with those as well, because they all have the same termination into the headphones as like the Blonde and the Hi-Fiman and the OKCSC M2. They all have the same connectors, so I can use the same connectors. I also have like another cable I sometimes use with either the Hi-Fiman or the OKCSC. That's just another cheap cable. Not really, can't remember who made that, or but I got that on AliExpress for I think about $15. Another of my headphones here is the Superlux HD688B, I believe they are. Yeah, they are. There they go. HD688B. They're not a bad headphone for the price. I think they were like about 60, $70. That's in Australian dollars. I just did a little pad swap on those as well. Just another cheap AliExpress pad mod, but like the difference in the bass that you get out of these cheap mods is just unbelievable. That just comes with a pretty standard cheap cable. I think it may have come with another cable as well. I can't remember. I've got the box somewhere, but yeah. What else? Well, I'll show you. This is the cable for the Final Audio Sonorous 2. It has a proprietary kind of a lock-in connector. You can see that there. It's nothing special. It's not. It's pretty good cable though. It's like fairly soft and doesn't tangle. So for a stock cable, it's actually pretty decent. The Sennheiser HD518. Sorry. Yeah, it just came with just a really kind of a standard cable. I think that's about roughly 2 meters or so. It's quite a long cable. It's got a main. I think is a 6.5 with a 3.5 that you can connect to like a phone or DAP, whatever. Amps, headphone amps. Yeah, that's just my general little collection. I'd say the Yoko CSC are probably some of my favourites, along with the Hi-Fiman HE400 SE. The planar is just a little different tonality wise, and it's got really great bass extension. So to the Final Sonorous 2, they have really good bass, and especially with these cheap pads, get a lot more bass extension out of them, and yeah, they're really good, very well tuned, and got a very technical and very true kind of a tonality to them. I think the blonde V8 are very good too. I think they may have a beryllium driver. I'm not quite sure, but yeah, they sound quite good too. They have some nice wooden ear cups. Got those on AliExpress as well. You can sort of see the drivers in there. What else can I say? Yeah, I think that about wraps it up. Well, the HD518s I got pretty cheap. They were second hand. I think I got them for maybe 50, 60 bucks. Not a bad headphone. My first pair of Sennheisers. For kind of a introductory kind of a level of Sennheiser, they're actually pretty decent. Very comfortable. They got quite a nice headband. And yeah, with the cheap little pad mod, yeah, definitely more comfortable, and a lot more bass extension out of them as well. Also, you know, gives it more of a closed in, or like a not closed in as in soundstage wise, but gives it more of a closed back kind of a feel, even though it is a semi open back design. But yeah, the thicker pads on these definitely give it more, give a little more isolation as well. But yeah, anyway, that's about all I can say. I think all quite different headphones. Really enjoy all of them in different ways, for different music. I also have pair of AKG K240 Mark II, I think, coming. I'll be doing a review of those pretty soon. I've got a pair of brainwaves pads that I'm going to swap onto those when I get them. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll be doing a review of the AKG K240 Mark IIs. Yeah, and I'll be back pretty soon with that review and maybe a couple more. Still haven't done my review on the Edifier W240 TN Bluetooth earphones yet. I might do a review on those later. I quite like those. Been using them at the gym a lot lately. So yeah, I think that's about all I need to say for now. Again, yeah, this has been audio reviews down under. Hope you enjoyed my little introduction to my headphone collection, and I'll be back with some reviews hopefully very soon. See you guys.